Hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time for some more Nurket levels. We are on the final account, which is actually the first account. We've played them backwards. And I'm going to be sad when we're all done. This has been a great run of levels. Nurket is the real deal, people. Nurket is a real deal level creator. According to me. That's what it says in my book. So big shout out to Nurket. What's up, Cameron? Big shout out to you as well. Big shout out to Cam. What's going on, Pumpkin King 93? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? It's Tuesday. We are making progress through the week. What's up, Ty? We're getting there. We are getting there slowly but surely. So that's good news. That is good news. Had a nice little holiday party at work. It was nice. That was nice. What's going on, Kyle with an A? Still at work? Yeah. I think I'm moving the stream back to now because it's so much easier to do my whole schedule. If I do the stream basically right when I get out of work. What's up, Susie? Hey, Midnight. You're out sick. The throat is on fire. I'm sorry, Ty. What's up, Fairly Dog Parents? Tuesday. Here I am. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane, Fairly Dog Parents. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Matt. Mario Maker 2. Will we ever see a Mario Maker 3? It's not likely, but it's possible. It may not be likely, but it sure is possible. Do you get time off for Christmas? Yes. I have to work Christmas Eve, but I have from Christmas to like January 1st or 2nd off. What's up, Toad the Jam? Hype it up. Yeah, this will actually be my first time ever working on Christmas Eve. It's a first for me. Hopefully a first and a last. But it's at least a first. It is at least a first for me. Double tap the screen, hit that like button. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this party started. There we go, Suze. There we go. All right, hey, this is nice. All my platforms are playing nice right now. Everything's actually working. So I'm happy about that. Okay, we're starting with 56 Hemwick Charnel Lane. You are not wanted here. I don't know what that's a reference to. Let's look it up real quick. See if we can... 56 Hemwick Charnel Lane. It's a slight misremembering or variation of Hemwick Charnel Lane, an optional location in the 2015 video game Bloodborne. Okay. It's a graveyard-filled area west of Cathedral Ward. Okay, well, it makes sense that it's a ghost house. What's up, John? Taco Tuesday. Found a new game, Rhapsody. It's a classic RPG, but it's like a musical. That's interesting. Just going to start another episode of The Man in the High Castle. I don't know what that is, Fairly Dog Parents. Is that a series? TV show? Comedy? Drama? What do we got? Double tap the screen chat. Let's get started. Level code's right here if you want to play along. What's up, Brandon? What's going on, my good man? Oh, buddy. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. I like what we got going on here. I like it a lot. I want to be right on that blue block. I guess a little below it. A bit below. There we go. Okay, this is cool. What's up, Nat? Nat is where it's at. This is a little tough tie in the best way. My favorite kind of difficulty. Right in the sweet spot. What's up, Jess? Big shout out to Jess. There we go. Okay, we've made it here. This is where things went. That's a Z. What's up, George and Fernando? Thanks for the heart, Jess. It's a drama suspense dark on Prime. Okay, nice. There we go. Gotta be faster. What's up, K. Baronsky? Thanks for the heart and the share. Show me you care. Thanks for caring. Thank you for caring. What's up, Simon? What's up, Ced? Whoops. Ced Taverne? You French? Okay, shout out to France. Michelle Mabel. There we go. How you like me now? Yeah, buddy. Checkpoint acquired. Now where you taking me, Nurket? Where you taking me now, bruh? Falling Ghosts. Z. Okay. What's up, Jeff? You finished Ryuka. Play a level. There's a ghost ring blocks. Okay, nice. What's up, Eb? Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. We've got another great Nurket level here. No surprise there. No big surprise there. I guess I want a little bit of height. What's up, Jet On? Big shout out to you and Layla Marie. In the place to be. And shout out to my lurkers out there, too. Shout out to my lurkers. There we go. That's going to be tricky. What's up, Super Frosty Bros? What's up, Flash Guy? This is a cool level, yeah. I agree. You know what will be interesting? Right now, when it comes to AI generation, still pretty limited. But imagine if I could just ask AI to generate a Christmas Sandlot special. Like, I would love a Christmas Sandlot thing to watch. What's up, Rockstar1983? This is a great stream. What's up, Michael? Good to see you again. Imagine you could just type in anything and get a Christmas special. There we go. Hey, we actually did it. Don't troll me. I knew it. Building the AI environment in Azure. There you go. Hope you're having a great day too, Rockstar. Had a super busy year. How'd you catch it? You got 5 minutes? Okay, Merry Christmas to you, Kelvin. Merry Christmas to Kelvin. But part of what made that come to mind, the idea of the AI-generated Christmas special, is it's not like there's ever going to be an actual... there's never going to be an actual... Sandlot Christmas special. They couldn't if they wanted to. They're all adults now. So, I mean, to me, that represents like a kind of gray area where it's almost like a no harm, no foul. In the sense that it could never exist in real life. Oh, gosh. We're making progress, George. Here we go, Jeff. Thanks for the hot kiwi. And thanks for the rose, Stevie O. Bro.
Oh, no.
They did a Christmas Story? Yeah, they did make a new Christmas Story. I saw that. From 2022. They got Ralphie as an adult. I didn't actually watch it. But see, wouldn't you? I would be more interested in a Christmas Story sequel with him still as a kid. Which obviously is impossible. But maybe not with AI. Man, I got it that first time. I want it all the way right. They could do Sandlot baseball video game. I love that. I would be down with a Sandlot video game. Mini game where you have to make s'mores. And then the final boss is you have to outrun the dog. I could see it. Oh. Majority of the OG Cascade back. There you go. But the problem is they're all oldies. They're all oldies. Which is not any fault of theirs. Part of being human. You're going to age. Would you pay the actors for using their likeness? I like that idea. I like that idea as a percentage. Because potentially nobody watches it. But I like that idea that if the original actors could get a piece of the pie, I think that's very fair. I'd be down for that. There we go. Okay, I'm not getting trolled this time. At least not the same way. There we go. Here we go. You're gonna get home tonight. You watch your favorite Christmas movie, Die On. That's a great one. I have to watch that before Christmas. Maybe this weekend. What's up, Sally? Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Jess. That was awesome. I really liked that. Thanks, M, Michael, and Mary. Peter, Paul, and Mary. All right. I have a hunch Yoshi's not going to have a good time in this level. Just a hunch. Oh, boy. Delay that jump. Like so. Oh boy, we got it. Hey, a checkpoint already. I didn't expect that. That was cool. I missed. Not a bad start, though. Also, left you full of anxiety. Me too, Rockstar. In the best way. Oh, too far right. Tonight on French TV, the Christmas movie is Home Alone! That's a great one, Simon. I love Home Alone. There we go. Right? Oh. What's up, Dave? Hold everything! We gotta sing happy birthday to the baby! What's your baby's name again? What's up, Cy? Watching the stream from yesterday. Okay. What's your baby's name? It's something unpredictable. Braylon. Okay, shout out. Yeah, Braylon. Braylon, this one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Braylon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Braylon. Welcome to the world. I apologize for the state it's in. But I'm glad to have you in it. Big shout out to Braylon. I cannot imagine growing up in the 2020s. Can you imagine being 9, 10 years old and you and all your friends have social media accounts? Can you imagine it? I can't. I honestly can't get my head around it. I've tried. I've considered that. Like, what would it be like to be like 12 years old and have to deal with social media at that age? I can't imagine. There we go. Big shout out, Braylon. Post my mind 2 clubs. What's up, Melody? Nice to see you. And big shout out, Super Trucker J. Thanks, Dave. There we go, Jet on. You parents deserve an award. You parents are really doing something special. There we go. We got it. Another checkpoint. I see. You're born in the 80s, didn't have Wi-Fi, social media. That's me too, John. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point, my good man. Oh, no! Okay, conveyor. This isn't a super world melody, but these levels, I'd say they're super expert. This one's probably on the harder end of expert. This one's a little easier than the previous ones have been. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But it's fun. It's funny, because for me growing up, the big thing, like the big dividing line, there we go, was, oh, that's the end. Was, back in my day, when you were going over your buddy's house, there were 2 big differences relative to my own house. One, they would typically be able to watch way more TV, like have access to MTV, VH1, whereas it took a little bit before I had access. So, going over my friend's house meant I could watch MTV, and it also often meant I got some awesome snacks. So I didn't always have the best snacks at home. So, like, for me, growing up, that was the big thrill. Going over my buddy's house, and, oh, buddy, I know I'm going to be watching a bunch of MTV and eating Gushers 3 bags at a time. That was, like, the big separating factor. Oh, I think we got it. We don't. But interesting to think nowadays, they go over their buddy's house. Because, you know, there's all the parents that try to do the no screens. I don't know how I would do it if I was a parent. Because it's a tough sell either way. There we go. It's a tough sell either way. Because if you go that route, no screens at all, you can bet once they go over their buddy's house that has all the screens, they're going to be making an account on every platform that they're never going to tell you about. You know what I mean? That whole dynamic, the idea of like, oh, I can go to my buddy's house and use my Instagram account nobody knows about. Like I'm saying, as an 11-year-old. Which is just such a bizarro dynamic. Fun fact, we make what we want of the world. Okay. And this is coming from someone who's been homeless before. No matter what you're going through in life, remember there was always light, and more often than not, it's for a season. Okay. I like the positivity there, Rockstar. The youngsters, day born in the 60s. There you go. You were a little too young for Woodstock. What's up, Eddie? Thanks to the guy that invented Nintendo Mario. You ain't kidding, John. Rockstar's body believes it was born in the 60s. Okay. The back's aching. Thanks, Dave, Anthony, Jeff, M, George, Eddie, Barbara, Fernando. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? What's up, Spell? You thought you were going to be a no-screens parent that didn't last long? Well, I've seen both sides of the story. Because there's definitely an advantage to be able to get acquainted earlier. I think the hardest balance is having it be a healthy small part of life versus it's a slippery slope to when like every second of free time is spent on the screen. So again, I have no idea. I don't know how I would even approach it as a parent. I don't know how I would even approach screen time. And if you go over your friend's house, are you using your secret Snapchat account that you only use when you're over there? Like, all that kind of stuff. It would absolutely... I couldn't handle it. Openly, one of many parts of parenting, I couldn't handle it. Could not handle it. There we go, Frank. Appreciate the heart. You're going to say, you're going to be that way, but then I found Miss Rachel. Makes me smile and content in tough situations. There we go. Shout out Miss Rachel. TikTok star extraordinaire. You don't do no screens, but we have time for TV and vet what they want to watch. There you go. That sounds like a balanced approach, George. Super Trucker J got moved to another area for stronger medicine draining that fluid. Okay. Tomorrow's MRI. There you go, Super Trucker J. You're making progress, bro. I know it ain't easy right now, but you are making progress, Super Trucker J. Just like a tough... Your life is a tough Kaiser level right now. And you just got to focus on keeping that progress going. What's up, Roaring Knight? And it's good to see you, Frank. All right. Next one begins now. Shout out to the parents. And let the record show, I don't think any one way is the right way. If there's one thing I learned as a teacher, that's not right. It's that different kids need different stuff. There's really no one-size-fits-all that's going to work on every kid. That I know as an absolute fact. It is definitely a mistake to think there's one right way, because there ain't. So all you judgmental parents, take a seat, because you don't know. You don't know. Oh, that's a Z. I was a teacher. I was a teacher for 10 years. Oh, that's not it. A teacher for 10 years, and I got to experience all different things. Some incredible kids with some ridiculously unfortunate parents. And then some very troubled kids with, like, the most caring parents of all time. You just can't judge. You can't judge, people. Well, you can, but it's a mistake, because you just don't know. You never have enough good information to make a judgment about someone being a good or bad parent. I genuinely believe that. So you remember that, parents. If you ever feel like someone's looking down on you, like you're not a good parent, just know, according to me, they couldn't possibly know what they're talking about. At least I didn't hear the two numbers constantly. See, the 6-7 wouldn't bother me. That's exactly the kind of thing that is harmless fun in my mind. The fact that people get so bent out of shape about it, to me, is evidence of... How can I say it? Getting all upset about 6-7. It's what I understand getting annoyed by. I think that's ultimately it's the repetitive nature of it that gets people annoyed. But good gracious, the way some people talk about it, you'd think it was the worst thing ever. And it certainly is not. And the more you treat it that way, the more the kids are going to continue. Don't you remember what it's like to be a kid? Oh, gosh. What? Oh. There we go. Sorry. Baby can be screaming, crying as soon as she hears me, then Miss Rachel stops. There you go. Shout out Miss Rachel. Got the magic touch. Oh, gosh. Being a parent in 2025. Oh, I missed the POW. I don't have a checkpoint, right? I don't think so. No, I don't. That's a better way to approach that. It's like that, kind of. Remove the Facebook app browser, which I'm sure is the reason it doesn't work. Okay. What is 6-7? My son says it. I have no idea. I'm probably the worst person to possibly explain it, but I'll try. Just think of it like a little call response of being in on it. Remember the game? Remember the game where the whole game was don't think about the game, and once you think about the game, you lose the game? It's kind of on that level in my mind. There we go. Oh, gosh. Where the whole thing revolves around itself. It's like self-referential. In the same way the game was self-referential. It wasn't an actual game. The whole game was don't think about the game. So bringing up the game causes you to lose the game. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Self-referential. Man, I haven't thought about the game in a while. I haven't lost the game in a while, apparently. All right, I got it this time. Yeah, I actually do have it. There we go. All right, checkpoint. That's not a vine. It means nothing. Well, that's the thing. In one way, it means nothing. But when you say it like that, it almost makes it more confusing. You lost the game, Toad. Can I have mod? No. No, you cannot. It's a repetitive joke, serves no purpose other than to annoy everybody, just like the game. The game is, you could say the same thing about the game. Oh, gosh. Ironically, I think a big part of what makes it annoying is the way in which it's effective at making people not feel like they're part of it. Like, if you're outside of it, you're more likely to be annoyed by it, which only strengthens the desire to be a part of it, especially if you're an oldie and you don't like it. You know what I mean? I feel like the people that have the most negative things to say about it are the oldies. And I say that as an oldie. I don't mean oldie as an insult. Here we go. Oh, okay. You can comment again. There you go, Alex. Glad to have you back. It's like saying la la la. Sort of, except there's an agreed upon, an unspoken agreement. It's almost like a password to a club. If you're annoyed by it, you're instantly not in the club. There we go. Now where? Not there. Not there. But let the record show, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am far from an expert. He does it every time. He asks his mom what time she's leaving. I'm not too bothered by it because I have no idea what it means. Yeah, well, see, in that context, like George is saying, it ultimately means nothing. It's not that it has a specific meaning as much as it is something to be in on. Are you in on it? But I'm telling you, the more annoyed you get, the more likely to reinforce it. It is, ironically. Whoa. Hang on now. So, why is there, it looks like it's telling me to throw. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. Okay, that is right. Shout out to the parents. You're unbelievable. You really are my hero. You are my hero. That's part 3. Thank you for the coin indication. There we go, Clumsy. We almost got it. That's not a Z. That's a Z. That is supposed to be a Z. Take it from me. Now, I want to wait till they're on the way up. And then it's a Z pad. Then it's a Z. Here we go. Oh, I got bonked. Bonked right out of there. No, that didn't work either. All right, let's get serious. Let's get serious. Oh my gosh, no. What's up, Voo? What'd it do, Voo? That was close. There we go. What? I don't know what's going on there. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Not Hot Nick? But we made progress. Oh, I missed. What's up, Lewis? I see on TikTok. People, you liking the stream? Are you hitting that like button? You double tapping the screen? Are ya? It's okay if you're not, but I'd appreciate it if you would. Damage boost all the way. I guess that's got to be it. J25, thanks for the share. Shout out J25. Oh, gosh. You ain't allowed to bonk there. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I blew it. What's up, Daniel? Nice to see you. Daniel the Manual. There we go. We got that part down now. Like so. Oh! Okay. Thanks for the followage, Daniel. Progress. Oh, what were the annoying things we did as kids? I'm trying to think of... I know there were a couple of them. I know anytime we imitated, like... Wrestling was pretty popular back then. And it was pretty common to mimic the wrestlers, and that would get you in some trouble. There we go. There we go. Bruh. What's up, Lady Rose? The music? Well, I was just bringing up the other day. What's up, Cody? The we will rock you, sock you, pick you up and drop you. That was something that used to get me in trouble. Oh, what about imitating Urkel? People saying, did I do that? I remember that annoying people. Stefan Urkel. There we go, that works. Nice. Oh. You say being a good uncle isn't that easy either. Kids really love your siblings. Listen to them. Hey, that's beautiful. Love your siblings. Listen to them. That's beautiful. Love to hear that. Got any cheese? There you go. There's another one. Or mimicking, oh, I did it wrong. Keaton and Kel with the orange soda. Oh, man, I keep forgetting about that one. Lady Rose has some cheese. There it is. Degeneration X, exactly. That's what I'm thinking of, Jason. I remember we had a whole school assembly about anyone who did the Degeneration X hand motion would find themselves in detention. Got any Grey Poupon? Who loves orange soda? Exactly. Kel loves orange soda. Oh. Part of being a kid is liking annoying stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like that is just... That's just part of it. So that's why, to me, 6'7" seems pretty, tame. Oop, wrong way. Oh, it didn't work. There are glitches in Super Mario World. You ain't kidding. Wayne World? Bring wrestling action figures to school? There you go. Makes you think of Napoleon Dynamite. To me, the funniest part of Napoleon Dynamite is him throwing the action figure out the bus window and dragging it along. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Partially because it looks so fun. From the very first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. That is right up my alley. I would absolutely love that. That would be fun for hours for me. As a kid, to be clear. Not so much now. But it's just so spot on of like something you'd do as a kid that would seem like the coolest thing ever. There we go. Yosh. I've got some work to do here, bro. You coming with me? There we go. There we go. Thanks, Midnight, Barbara, and Anthony. How are you, J-Man? Thanks, Dave, George, Ken, and Super Trucker J. That's another one. I'd love to see Napoleon Dynamite Christmas special. That's what I'd like to put into AI. Please generate a 20-minute Napoleon Dynamite Christmas special. No loitering. There we go. Andrew, J-Man, and Ev. Shrimp or beef roast? I'm going beef roast because I'm not really down with the seafood. You're nervous because you're so claustrophobic? That's fair, Super Trucker J. Did they let you bring headphones? Suggest the best Mario game 2D and 3D. Best 2D, I'm going Super Mario World. Best 3D, Mario 64. Well, maybe Mario Galaxy. Yeah. How about Bowser's, no. What? Bowser's Revenge? What's the one that, what's the mini one? Somebody's Revenge. Where's the beef? That was another one. Ken wants to see a shell jump. You might get one. You just may get one, my good man. Oops. They said they'll give you stuff to help. There you go. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are actually great. One of the rare times I felt the sequel really did basically match the first. Ba-ba-da-boo. This is cool. Oh, boy. Bowser's Fury! Not Revenge, thank you. That's the game I was trying to say. Bowser's Fury might be the 3D Mario game I'd suggest. Is the best one. Mario Wonder? Yeah, maybe that's better for the 2D, actually. Mario Wonder might be the best 2D, and Bowser's Fury the best 3D. But, I mean, it's obviously... I'm using best to describe what's the most fun. Now, like a game like Mario Odyssey is way bigger of a game. So if you're giving credit for length of game, things to do, then Odyssey is definitely going to beat Bowser's Fury because it's so short. And maybe that's part of why I like it so much. Didn't have time to get sick of it. You could definitely make a case for that. Oh my gosh, I'm a long way away. What's up, Derek? Did I like Mario Sunshine? Yeah. I really liked the little platforming challenges. That was my favorite part of Sunshine. I wished it was all that. Had some Mountain Dew. That's good, Lady Rose. Like the new soups for platform and Sunshine for 3D. What's up, Rosito? Mario Bros. 3, most popular, best rated 2D. You might be right. What's up, Jonathan? Big shout out to the one and only gaming band director. Which is the best Nintendo console, according to me, until now? Again, it's tough when the criteria is best. It's really difficult to define what's making it the best. Because one way to approach it is which console had the highest number of great games. Another way to approach it is which console had the single best game. But without a defined criteria, I'll go with Nintendo 64 just because it represented like the biggest jump. Wow, this is going to be tough. Just because it represented such a huge jump from the Super Nintendo. Like, it really felt like the future. And there are just so many great games for it. Mario 64 alone would be a valid enough reason. But not only do you have, there's a million awesome 64 games. Look at GoldenEye, one of the greatest of all time. Oh, we're gonna really struggle here, chat. Hit that like button. If only you could play one game for the rest of your life. Would it be Mario Odyssey or Skyrim? Oh, if you could. You know mine would be Mario Maker 2. You going Super Nintendo? 64, Donkey Kong 64, Perfect Dark. Yeah, those were there too. Tough to beat. There we go. Shori approves. Oh, I missed. I tried to correct it. By the odd one out who really didn't care for Mario 64? I think so. I think so. I think for the vast, vast majority of people. But before you played 64, how many Mario games had you completed, Jonathan? Because I would wager that for the majority of gamers of the time, the vast majority had beaten at least 2 Marios. At least 2 by the time 64 came out. It's this multi-claw part here we gotta... There we go. That's the difference maker. No! I bunked! Oh. Before 64, all of them. Right. Well, that's the thing. By the time I was playing Mario 64, I didn't beat Super Mario Land for the Game Boy, but I had a lot of hours in it. I had beaten Super Mario Bros. For the NES countless times. Same with Mario 3. Mario 2 I did not beat, but again, had a lot of hours in it. So by the time I was playing Mario 64, I feel like I was ready for it. Several, it's only been in the last 2 years that you've played it. That seems like a conflicting statement, because the first statement was you didn't care for it. Or is that what you're saying? Are you saying you didn't play it as a kid? Because the whole perception of everything that I'm talking about is related to playing it at the time it came out. That's the whole idea of the Nintendo 64 feeling like the future. But if you've already played the modern Mario games and then go back and have to deal with the camera, the controller, all that, that's definitely a very different experience. Mario Parties on the 64, those are great, John. Before 64, you beat Mario Bros., Mario Bros. 2, Mario 3, Super Mario World, and Yoshi's Island. Mario 1, 2, 3, Mario World, the Game Boy one. That's Super Mario Land. And what was the Wario one? I used to like that game a lot, too. You haven't played it yourself, but watch the gameplay. You're not a fan of the camera and the mechanics. I'll accept you didn't play it as a kid. Okay, well, that's it. Mystery solved, my friend. It's not, am I the only one that doesn't care for Mario 64? You're the only one that didn't play it. It's not that you're the only one that doesn't like it. It's that you're the only one that didn't play it as a kid. I don't literally mean that, of course. But you talk to 99 out of 100 gamers from that time period, they all played it. All of them. So that's what shapes the love that exists for Mario 64 today. But, I mean, it's a disaster in many ways compared to a modern Mario game. The camera alone is enough to make it incredibly frustrating. But you got to remember, we were playing it when all we had to compare it to was Super Mario World. Was the most futuristic Mario. So the fact that it was in 3D was already just such a thrill. It was mind-blowing that we were playing Mario in 3D. And remember, being that age, too. Oh. Being in that magical age. We believing in magic. You know what I mean? What's up, Stevie? I don't know what that is. I can't bonk. Camera angles. We didn't get back then. We can't now. Exactly. You had a lull from SNES to Wii. Oh, my gosh. Kaizo, yeah, I play Kaizo every now and then. Like a remake with better camera. The thing is, I think it would be a fool's errand. Because no matter how good it was, it wouldn't be good enough. But I like the idea. But you could argue that's what Mario Odyssey is. You have a question. Seems to be the perfect guy to ask. Why Nintendo console considered underpowered per particular generation after N64? Why? Your question is why that is? I would say right around the Nintendo 64 is right around the time that Nintendo made a conscious decision to pursue fun and unique gameplay over graphics. Whereas the competition, I believe, recognized that and leaned into it and went out of their way to be the cutting edge of graphics. So I do think it's a legitimate complaint. Like, I think there's truth to it, but I do think there is a balance to it. Because I think Nintendo has consistently had the most fun games. Have they consistently had good graphics? No. No, they have not. But I do think they've consistently had some of the most fun games available. There we go. We're getting this now. Clear is imminent. The clear is imminent. No, the sound's okay. Oh my goodness. Audio's fine. It happens every now and then, Stevie. Best bet is to leave and come back, but it is on your end. The issue is on your end, my good man. And I only say that with such confidence because my regulars would let me know that instantly. I wouldn't be able to get through a single attempt without them, which I love, which I appreciate and love them for it. But that's why I say that with such confidence. I love the regulars. My buddies. It's been a long time now, many moons. Finally remembered this 4. Ooh, we've got a chance. Oh, we don't. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Appreciate you, Clumsy Lewis. The love is mutual. The love is real. Man, this is going to be really tough. You're going to see a lot of failures like that because I've got to finagle the bagel. See, I might not even be able to get away with what I just did. Okay, we're through at 26. No! I need to hit the right side, so... Shout out Earthquakes, it is a tight timer. Thank you, Erica! You are definitely one of the originals. Back to the Mario 35 days. Can we get a Mario 35 again? Boy, was that amazing. What a time to be a gamer. And a streamer. This is going to be tough, Jan. No, that was a good run. Here we go. We want to be in the pipe by 27. Exactly, Fairly Dog Parents. Come on. Ooh, that was good. That was actually good. $27. We got it. Oh, we slowed down! No! There we go. Exactly, Earthquakes. We're on the right track now. It's a tough one, Peter. It's a tough one, but I do believe we'll get it in the next 5 minutes. I think we're right on the cusp of greatness. I've almost learned all my lessons here. Still through at 27. That was kind of close, though. Well, I'm getting way too much height on that jump, for one. That was close. I almost bonked. Oh, small chance here. Yes. There it is. Tough one, but awesome. Tough one, but very, very, very well designed. It's tough to make a level that's that tight that still feels fun and fair. But Nurket did it. Thanks, Andrew, Dave, M, Peter, Erica, Barbara, Mary, George, and Earthquakes. There we go, J-Man, John, and Jan. J-Man, John, and Jan. Sounds like a song. Okay, one more. One more. There we go. That was a tight one, Nick. And thank you, Clumsy. I mean, thank you, George, for the 200 stars. You were the superstar. Let's start up for you. Almost. A little closer. They could definitely be frustrating, Andrew. If I was... one of my levels is a tight timer level. And if I was to make it again, I would not make it a tight timer level. Close one. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be spinning at that point. Oh my gosh. That dude got a little extra momentum there. See, totally different placement that time. Then back to... this is where it has to be regular jumps. That was cool. Wow, that was really cool. I have to knock him out first. I had the right idea, though, I think. It's like this. Wait, why do I need to knock him to the right? Because if I throw that, I'm looking at the indication. And it looks like it's telling me to kick this guy. Maybe like this? Oh, that is why. It takes 2 jumps. Okay. I had the wrong order. It's here, then here. There we go. Nice. Very cool. This is a really, really great level. Oh, and now we're climbing. I think that's right. Oh, that's not, though. Come on, George and M. There we go, double star. You got to take a screenshot of this one, chat. This one's really fun. I didn't want to be spinning. I can't. I could almost save it. Not enough time, though. Not enough time. There we go. Woo! That's a Z! Gotta land. Okay, we're making progress. We are making progress. Now, regular jump. There we go. Okay, remember the Z after you land. Okay, we got it. Beautiful. Great stuff, Nurket. You really are amazing. When you get back to Mario Maker 2, we're playing some Nurket levels, you gotta take that screenshot, chat. You owe it to yourself to play some of these really fun, challenging stuff. Just think. Mario 64, right? We're talking about how great of a game it is. What's up, Devin? There were 120 stars to achieve. You had 120 missions, right? You could call it 120 levels, even though each level had multiple stars. Let's just pretend that 120 stars represented 120 levels. In Mario Maker 2, this one random level creator, Nurket, has 300 levels. Just this one level creator. So, like, you could get Mario Maker 2 and just pretend all that was in the game was the levels Nurket had created. And especially if you're starting from scratch, it's going to take you a long time to be able to clear them all. That would be value enough to be worth a whole game. But this is just 300 of over 30 million levels, chat. That's why I'm obsessed with this game and why I still get so much joy out of playing it 5 years later, is it's never ending. There's always amazing stuff to find. Here I am, 5 years into the game, came across Nurket's third account, and now for basically a month straight, I've been playing an hour a day, basically nothing but Nurket levels. That is insane. That is really, really insane. Thanks, George, Erica, Mary, Joanna, John, and Andrew. Been playing the new Terminator game. Nice. You didn't get the Switch 2 yet, but you got the Switch Lite. There you go, John. Crazy to think about, right, Joanna? Thanks, Fairly Dod Parents. What's up, Meme Player? All right, chat. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'll be back mañana right around 4 p.m. We're going to, thanks, Eric. We're going to stick to the 4 p.m. for a bit. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Big shout out to anyone who hit me with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. And there are a lot of us struggling, so if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies. and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's a complete disaster. What is the point without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore? I cannot. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. It can feel like, oh my gosh, what's the point? Everything's getting worse and worse. Nothing's getting better. And it's valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions, because the truth is, there's some amazing things coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what. I can't tell you exactly when, but I can promise you there are some great things coming in your life. And when you're really depressed, it can really genuinely, convincingly feel like there's nothing left. And even if something great happened, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. That's a valid feeling. But again, if you can recognize you're feeling that way, that's what makes all the difference. If you can say, hey, I'm really depressed right now. I'm seeing reality through the filter of this depression. So I can't trust my thoughts and conclusions. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. But I am going to recognize that how I'm feeling this depression, is directly impacting my ability to think clearly. And I'm thinking things and concluding things in the state of depression that I would not be thinking and concluding otherwise. And if you can recognize that, it's very difficult in the moment to recognize it. But if you can, it's very empowering, and it opens up the door to hold on to those thoughts and conclusions a little more loosely. Maybe don't spend 20, 30 minutes going all the way down the rabbit hole of every worst case scenario that's ever happened and that could happen, how much worse it's going to get, all the good things that could have happened but didn't happen. That whole line of thinking, it can be, you jump on the pain train, spiral all the way to the bottom, and it helps nothing. It just makes it worse. So you have a lot better chance of resisting that temptation if you can recognize, wow, I'm really depressed right now, and as such, I'm not going to go down that pain train. I'm not going to spiral. But it's a lot easier said than done. It is certainly not some instant quick fix and now everything's better. It's more a tool in the toolbox to help get you through. And if any of that resonates with you, know that I am rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, and I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Until then, have an amazing rest.